Supreme good shout out to Aristotle. Team with it knows kind of hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, entitled, Medicare, we get it and we gonna.
Wednesday night baseball on MLB Network from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Rays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Bob Friend, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now, Ichiro Suzuki. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today. I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful land. No play to be made, beats it out, puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
At the plate, Carl Crawford, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1 delivery.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called strike 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Michael Jordan, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a swinging bunt, but it gets foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
That is cool.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Jim Skip. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Jim Skip.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's away.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count now a ball and a strike. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. Hard hit to first. Rizzo is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting first.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Stepping up is Mike Trout. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's
Batting
2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Popped up. Brett is there for it. And the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Alex Rodriguez batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Alex Rodriguez.
And now the first pitch. Fouled away. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next up is George Brett. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Brett has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Rodriguez stands at second with no outs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at the dive to first. He's out.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. The dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Hot shot down the line. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
To the plate now, Victor Martinez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 7 homers, and 37 RBIs. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. Anderson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Digging in will be Brandon Lau. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Ball and a strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in at the plate,
And
Todd Helton comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Todd Helton.
First pitch of the AB now. Left side, but well foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
0-1, here's the pitch. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He'll try again. 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First delivery to him. In there, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Rendon, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Harper is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First offering. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Swing and a liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, Garrett Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. He's set. The 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. From the stretch, the 1-2 throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2-out double left stranded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Ichiro Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And plenty of room for Anderson, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 14, Carl Crawford.
Stepping in next, Carl Crawford struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. We'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they'll start things out tight. It's ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Crawford is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats. Left, 2 down.
The right fielder, Michael Jordan.
Now to the plate, Michael Jordan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays right fielder at 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome back. The Angels are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy,
And
but it
leading off
definitely
for
seems
the
to work for
Angels,
these guys. Matt?
The catcher,
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Simmons.
From the stretch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jim Skip. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way, and that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out
Now
number two.
Second baseman, David Fletcher.
Next to hit is David Fletcher, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman, number 42, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. A ball that's carrying. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average way up there to start things out. And even 20 home runs and 66 driven in. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2.
3 balls.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now it'll be George Brett comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch out, nothing doing. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The left fielder.
Now a man at third with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 3 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Trout.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder, number 44.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He popped out in his first trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping in now, Todd Helton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike one. He's running. Pitch outside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. One to Rendon. Jackson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels do get 1, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
To the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Striding in is Carl Crawford. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the Angels,
set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder, Garrett Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
up next for the Angels, the catcher, Ted Simmons.
Next up, Ted Simmons. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. In front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jim Skip. And now the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 delivery, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he'll go after the first pitch. Line to the right side, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule.
Aaron Slegers will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. All set for the start of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out. To any part of the ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The count now at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate is Alex Rodriguez. Couple of walks for him thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Slagers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Brett behind, no balls and 2 strikes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Ryan Yarbrough enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Ryan.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout.
And leading up for the Angels, the
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Reggie Jackson. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The first baseman, number 17.
Into the box, Todd Helton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up. Rizzo in foul ground, and that ends the inning. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The left fielder, Bryce.
First delivery to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Victor Martinez. Flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, outside.
The 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now into the box, Brandon Lau. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing, and this is fouled straight back right off the catcher's mask, and that might have dazed him for a moment here. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Conforto. He has no prior history against this pitcher. And now the first pitch.
Conforto.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Peter Fairbanks takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Ted Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Popped him up. Martinez is there. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
11.
Jim Skip.
Stop. Yeah. Skip.
First pitch on its way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Count is 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Ichiro Suzuki. First pitch on the way.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Carl Crawford stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Jackson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box, Michael Jordan grounded out in his last at bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here. Here as the runner scores from second.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Alex Rodriguez. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a ball. Jackson is right there as he takes it for the second out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Looking to minimize the damage here. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here comes the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. Jordan at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 3-2. Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Tony Watson enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Victor Martinez. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out with the man at first. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Two, here it is. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Skip is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Angels 1. Now to bat, David Fletcher. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
David Fletcher.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
sent out to straightaway center field. Crawford is right there, one down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Next, here is Mike Trout. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 44, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high, nasty diving out of the zone.
The 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Rysel Iglesias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in once again is Brandon Lau, 4th trip to the...
The second baseman, Brandon Lau. TheShow.com is the only address you need for everything.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show.
Okay, here we go. Let's go now. And you have to stay ahead right here.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome. Plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Fletcher is under it. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled.
Stepping in now, Carl Crawford. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And here comes the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman, Todd Helton.
The pitch. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. In there, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Hit on the ground to third. Brett is there for it, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in next, Anthony Rendon popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these
Now
power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Angels down to their last strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Andrew Kittredge will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, catcher, Ted Simmons.
In now, Ted Simmons, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Tampa Bay get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Yonny Chirinos earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.